I'm happy. I just got finished digging in the backyard. No, I'm gonna tell you, cause I'm honestly speaking, y'all trashed my Jordan Peterson impression so hard. Y'all went on my apparently my Jordan Peterson impression is dumpster juice. Apparently you guys weren't quite fond of my Jordan Peterson impression. And it shows. You let me know. I appreciate the feedback. I can't quite do. I can't. Y'all trashed my Jordan P. And I was inspired by Made by Jim Bob. See, I'm a real one. I let you know who I was inspired by. I seen Made by Jim Bob do that impression, so I was like, hey, you know what? Let me try to, cause that's fun to try to master another accent or another impression. I think that's fun, and I like to challenge myself. But apparently, my Jordan Peterson was dumpster juice. As a matter of fact, it was so horrible that it was funny. That's what a lot of people were saying. So I may just put that on the back burner and reserve that for like a character I make up in the future. Y'all trashed my Jordan Peterson impression so hard I went back to working on my Ben Shapiro impression. I went back to working on Ben Shapiro. Hi, I'm Ben Shapiro. My hat is small. I have a hat on my head. The reason I have a hat on my head is because I'm Jewish. I hate a Nissan Altima because before I get to why I hate Nissan Altimas, I have a word from our sponsors. Black Rifle Coffee, Blue Box, Raid Shadow Legends. These are all my sponsors. Menthol cigarettes. Now, back to why I hate Nissan Altimas. I hate the Nissan Altima because the engine is transverse mounted. For those of you that don't know what transverse mounted means, that means that the motor mounts are extremely hard to get to. And because they're hard to get to, you know, was that the Nissan Altima is a piece of shit. It's not Jewish. The engine is transverse mounted. I hate them transverse mounted engines. The engine is transverse mounted, and because of that, the motor mounts are extremely hard to get to. You have a power steering pump. The power steering pump, you have to drop the chassis. You have to drop the chassis and replace the hose. The hose goes back behind the engine through the firewall. You know, they just did the most when they made it. Now that I've told you that, now here goes another word from my sponsor, Patriot Pantry. Get your Patriot Pantry because we have imminent food shortages. And get your vaccines. Big Pharma. Love him. He's your father. I'm Jewish. So somebody said, yo, Ben Shapiro is dumpster juice too. All right, I'll stick to my Kennedy then. Today that. I'll stick to my Kennedy then. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna keep trying. They still got that J.K. Rowling novel going on over there. Where, man, listen. Right, I had some Christians hit me up in a couple emails. That they were mad because I said what I said about Israel. Now I'm on the left now, right? Because I criticized Israel. I don't want to go there. I'm not. No, I'm gonna talk about it because now apparently I'm a Democrat because I criticized Israel and I was like, yo, Ilhan Omar's tweets are anti-Semitic. It's like, yo, look, I be coming from different worlds. When I come from different worlds, I state things that, it can ruffle some feathers, but it really doesn't. It like, pay attention. There's a lot of people mad at me. They was like, yo, the Jews are the chosen people, right? Bless those that bless them and curse those that, okay. Now I have to take a visit to your world and explain some shit to you about that spell. Understand this, Christian people that are mad at me for saying something against Israel. Understand this. Those are not Israelites. Let me put it to you like this. Those are not the chosen people. There are no, pull out your Bibles, go to Galatians 3. Galatians 3 tells you that as long as you belong to the Messiah, then you are Abraham's seed and an heir according to the promises. The promises found in Deuteronomy specifically. For instance, I'm blessed coming in, I'm blessed going out, fruit of my womb, my children are blessed. I'm the head, not the tail, above, not beneath. Yeah, that applies to you. Not because of some special blood, not because of a race thing, not because of your skin color. That Israeli ethno state is pure bullshit. And that goes for black people too. There is no special race. It doesn't matter if black people, the true Hebrews, white people believe they're the true. None of that shit matters, man. To be honest, I know your pastor saying, look, once again, I'm in your world. Apparently, the Creator deals with people on an individual basis. With Philippians 2:12, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. It doesn't say work out your race's salvation with fear and trembling. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you think those people are the chosen people, then you have been sent a strong delusion from the Creator himself. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can go to 2 Thessalonians 2:10 through 11, because you have not the love of the truth in you. This is coming from your world. This is me putting my hand in your world and ruffling a couple noodles around. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's still some people, those are the chosen people. Okay, go to Romans 11 and read that whole chapter, Romans 11, and understand what's being said about being grafted in through belief and being broken off through disbelief. Those people aren't chosen. They're not special. There's nothing special about those Jews in Israel. So Christians, can you please get the fuck out my emails with that bullshit? This all I'm saying. Like, I'm just coming at it from your world's perspective. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I know what your pastor, your rabbi, I know what all them say. They're special. Okay. You can believe that. Go ahead. I've nothing special or chosen about them. Is it you're chosen? As a matter of fact, I take that back. You're called out. Where is that? Matthew 22:14. Many are called, but few are chosen. So keep that on cap. Remember that. Ain't shit chosen about those people over there. And the majority of them aren't even believers. Got Newsmax with that eyebrow popping out at me. That Greg Kelly eyebrow. I stand with Israel. The Israeli children. They're dying. Okay, and what about the Palestinian children? Like, you got... I ain't want to talk about that. You want to believe that? Go ahead. But understand, to me, the shit going on over there in Israel, that shit is a Harry Potter book. That's a Harry Potter novel. That's it. That shit is entertainment. Then they show you that sensationalized picture with the rocket. With the rocket, multiple rockets just... Right, and then with the stern look, like somebody's really doing something to you. I'm not. Let me back up. I'm not here to talk about. I don't even want to go down that road. I'm here to perfect my comedy routine so I can kill it when I visit Nova Scotia. That's it. For those of you new here, that's an insider. All right, I'm going to Nova Scotia to do comedy. Shit. I need advice. I'm here for advice. Where the gardeners at? Is it true that marigolds, what do they call it? Group plant? Is it true that you can plant marigolds near your vegetable garden and that deters rabbits and deer? Can I plant marigolds near my vegetable garden? And does that really? It does? Yes. All right, because some people say it's true, some people say yeah, it doesn't work, but that works. The marigolds, does it have to be French marigolds? Because I'm hearing different things. All right, I'm getting a lot of. Somebody said it didn't help mine. Somebody. All right, then I might do that then, because I'm getting a lot of different answers. Does it deter foxes? I have a lot of foxes. There's foxes. It's air gun season. There's a lot of foxes. I see them on my trail can. They come out at night. Somebody said the French ones are weak. I appreciate that. The foxes, they out there. The foxes are their own gang. They only come out at night too. They only come out at night. They do shit. Have you ever heard a fox yelp? Like, what the fuck is that? If you ever heard, you hear these foxes? They make a noise you ain't even know fox. You be like, yo, what the fuck was that? That's some Jurassic Park shit right there. And it'd be like a little fox and you see him come out. And foxes are smart too. They'll make noise and scratch the fence. So got you looking over here. Meanwhile, it's a quiet fox on this side that creeps in. Our peep gang, they smart. They got it. Respect. They smart. There ain't nothing but woods back there. And then the deer, they just come through like, yo, don't matter no fence. Deer jump in it. Deer jump fences like black people. They just, yo, where's the food? You know, they come over. They come out. The deer around my way, they got New York accents. Hey, yo, where's the food? They bit the top of the zucchini plant. I planted some zucchini in the back. There's a hoof print right there. It's just right there. And the whole top got cut off. Hey, yo, you got any more? That's the deer around here for you. Extremely aggressive, and they're every fucking where. You'll see them in the trail can. They come out at night too. They be out there. And the does, the females, they roll in packs. They be like 5 of them. They all jump the fence. And then they just gate over to your vegetable garden and just start helping themselves to shit. So I was like, yo, how the fuck do I keep these people out? Because that's what they act like people. Get them some outdoors alley shit and start smoking their ass and curing meat and shit. You'll see them through the trail can. Then the Blue Jays just out there. Blue Jays do weird shit. Like they'll bite your tomatoes and then roll the fuck out. Like they just want to mess something up. They just and then fly the fuck off. It's like, yo, you didn't even want that. you just fucked it up for me. Yeah, Blue Jays are definitely the ultima of birds. I hate Blue Jays. When you see a lot of people I know, they're like, don't hate Blue Jays. They're cute. Yeah, okay. Because you don't live near them. You don't got nothing out there for them to mess with. You put one peanut out there, they will be there every day looking for peanuts. And when they don't have peanuts, they will fuck with shit. They gonna start messing with shit. Somebody said the title is a stroke. That's all I'm saying. Like, cause I don't know, I ain't know what the hell I was gonna talk about. Somebody say gotta get a greenhouse, bro. I'm working up this shit. I'm not rich. I'm working this shit out. I got this though. Blue Jays are the cousins of pros. They act like it. They act like when them hawks come out, they scatter though. They get real quiet and they start sending gang signs through the bushes. I seen what hawk right there on the branch. Seen the blue jay go over that one, go over there. They started sending signs. It's like, yo, you see a flock of them go this way. They go. It's an assist. They're like Pokemon. They have special attacks, drill beak. That's what they do to your vegetables and shit. Don't leave no zucchinis out there. They'll fuck them junk. And it don't even eat it. I can see if you was eating it. The deer, they eat what they come through to get. It'll be gone. You come out like, yo, what the fuck? I could have sworn I left it right here now. The Blue Jays, they're just playing it. They're just playing your food and then roll out. All right, I'm gonna try the marigolds then. I got a greenhouse lined up. I'm gonna tighten up. Oh, y'all can actually hear this? Somebody said I gotta go wheeling. Man, shit, look, y'all. All the four wheelers. I mean, that's what I did with this Jeep in mind. I put the suspension lift on it, you know. The main reason I put the suspension lift on is because when I put all the tools in it, the back sagged down in the front. It looked like I Carolina squatted my shit, right? So I did a front to rear swap and messed with the suspension a little bit. Now the back, like that jack you see, it's heavy as hell. In the suspension, it works out so it looks level. Somebody said, yo, Ryan, what the fuck going on with your vehicle? Look at the roof. I'm like, hey, cuz, you ain't gonna be... Nigga, this a work vehicle. I work in this. I work in everything I get. If I can't work in it, why I'm gonna get it? Like, yo, like nobody's gonna be concerned with... You're not gonna be concerned with how my ride looks. If you're stuck on the side of the road and need somebody to come change your tire, you're not gonna worry about how that man car looks. You're not going to be worried about the interior of my vehicle if you somewhere and your starter don't engage, your start. Hey, yo, can you come help me out? My shit won't cut on. Yeah, you're not going to be worried about what the inside of my shit look like. I help people. Somebody say your vehicle looks like it smells like oil. Shit. And I don't even have an oil leak. It don't burn, oil don't do nothing. 263 on the dash. Yo, BG, I like to hear more gardening stuff. Shit, we can get into it. I'm gonna be popping with some people soon because, you know, y'all seen how I did my thing last year. I'm trying to do more. But it's just certain problems that you come across. Ain't nothing to it but something to do. But I'm out there doing some work on it today. Somebody said I seen a barricade garage sticker on on a Jeep. Nah, I didn't make that. I don't know. I'm not selling. I don't. If you seen a Barricade Garage sticker or something, I didn't sell that. I ain't have nothing to do with that. Somebody texted me the other day. It was like, yo, I seen a Barricade Garage. I seen your logo, your bumper sticker on the Nissan Altima. I was like, that shit out. It had nothing to do with that. I seen your Barricade Garage bumper sticker on the Nissan Altima. I ain't had shit to do with that. I don't take that shit off respectfully. Take that shit off. And the police just pulled up. Cause I'm at the park. So the police pulled up. They go, yo, you good, yo? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. He rolled. He got the fuck up out of here so fast. The police pulled up on me. Yo, you good? That nigga. Yo, you good, yo? I was like, cookies and bubbles. That he got the hell up out of here so fast. I was like, hey, bro, I ain't even get to offer you a bagel. Like, you good, fam? I'm nice. I be like, yo, you know, I kick it with you. We sit out here and kick it because I was the only person here when I got here, you know. Police pull up, you know, we kick it. He got the hell up out. He's like, nah. I'm sure police got their own code for when somebody black and they can't respond to that. Like, oh, Johnson, he's black. Come on, we gotta keep moving. They get on their little shit. They shit be on their chat. They be like, no, not this nigga. All you want to do if you don't want to get pulled over, just put a BLM sign somewhere on your vehicle. They ain't gonna fuck with you. They don't want that headache. He looked like, yo, I can't afford to lose this job today, man. Just you could be about to shoot a nigga. You could be robbing somebody. The police like, yo, is the nigga robbing the dude black? They be like, yeah. They be like, well, shit, just give him your money then. The fuck you want me to do? Man, police. I feel bad for the police, man. Police got it so bad right now. What do they call the police? Oath breakers. All the good police, that's why I feel like they're going to remove the human element from policing. That's what they want to do with surveillance. It's like the more you're detached from people, like when people wear masks and they just become an NPC, it makes it easier to do tyrannical shit. You know? Because it's like, who are you? You're a nobody. You're wearing a mask. Like somebody said that tomorrow's like everybody's protesting or some shit. I'm like, yo, y'all still protesting? What are people still protesting about? Like, you not to wear masks. People up in arms because Joe Biden said, yo, you either gonna get the vaccine or you gonna wear a mask. The choice is yours. That's gangster. I respect that shit. But understand this, if you want to protest that, be ready to put some actions behind it. A lot of people, they go to protest and they protest some shit and then they protest don't quite work. And they do the shit anyway, so now everybody just complies. After you protest, if that don't work, your next job is to not comply. Like, a lot of people go to these mass protests with masks on, begging the government to lift mask mandates and shit. I was watching this. I was like, yo, the fuck are y'all doing? That's why you'll never see me protesting, because it don't do shit. That is psychological. All of it's psychological. And then the people that go out there and protest, say you protesting vax passports and lockdown measures or whatever it is you protesting, and then you're not willing to put no might, no force behind it, then that means you just protested for nothing. You just wanted to go out there and network and meet new people, but you didn't really get shit accomplished. You just wanted to waste your gas going somewhere to sit out there with a sign and think your voice is being heard. Nah, you just went out there and made some friends. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you ain't getting shit accomplished because whatever it is you protesting about, they not gonna do. You gotta be willing when push comes to shove to disobey. If you not gonna disobey a mask mandate, then what the fuck are you doing at an anti-mask protest? And a lot of people got mad at me for calling it what it is when I said, yo, you can't be at work. Biden can say that, yo, either wear a mask forever or take the vaccine. Choice is yours. That ain't what he said, but he said something like that. The reason he can say that is because so many people are complying. If people stop complying, then he wouldn't say that. There would be nothing they could do. But you compromise. You're not willing to die for that, so you compromise. You go to an anti-mask or anti-vaccine protest, but then you go to work and you wear your mask. Then you go to work and you get vaccinated because I got to get vaccinated to do the work. Or you want to fly somewhere. I need the vaccine if I want to fly. I got to fly. So those type of people aren't going to get shit accomplished. This is why I always say it takes strong men to go through uncertain times to move mountains. You got to have faith. Everything ain't all, your ducks ain't always going to be lined up how you want them to be lined up. Everything ain't going to be a smooth ride. Sometimes you got to jump out there, put yourself out there, be like, no, I'm not rocking like that. That's why I laugh at these people's protests. That's why when the first rounds of lockdowns was going on and people was out there in Michigan protesting the lockdowns, you had people show up with masks on, and then you had Trump flags, which made it a partisan issue, and that deterred anybody else from an opposing side from wanting to join you. And then it was like, yo, as soon as y'all left, y'all went and locked the fuck back down. That ain't how a protest's supposed to work. That's not how anything works. That's not how you get results with anything. You have to be able to put some force behind your words, your actions. That's like telling a kid something. If your kid in the back seat kicking the back seat, and you tell your kid stop, and your kid keep kicking the back seat, and you don't do nothing, then your kid is gonna keep kicking the back seat. You have to have some force behind your actions and words in order for people to take you serious. For instance, my kid back there kicking the back seat. Hey yo, cut that out. Cut that out. Kick the back seat again. Now I'm gonna have to pop that leg. You see, that's how people learn. That's how people learn. That's how people learn. Don't touch a hot stove. You can't just say don't touch the stove. It's hot. I'm like, all right. You said it. But it's like that stove gotta be hot for shit to connect in people's mind. Like, and then they touch it, they like, yo, that shit hot. This is how people learn. This is how everybody learns. You have to put people through something. You can't just go somewhere and be like, yo, don't mess with me. Sometimes you might have to show it. If you haven't learned that from watching Gran Torino or any Clint Eastwood movie, I don't know what to tell you. You got to be willing to put actions behind your words. This is why I have no sympathy. Like, the Biden can get up there and say, oh, either you wear a mask or get vaccinated. Pick one. He can say that because y'all going to comply. Even though you say you're not, you make excuses like, oh, my job requires this, so I got to wear it. You know? And then go support your favorite merchant who's selling you a mask. Well, if I got to wear it, then I might as well wear something that says something I like and support my favorite content creator. People like that and people that have that mentality don't get shit done. If you're not willing to die for it, then don't go. Fuck is you protesting for? If you're not willing to take it there, then don't go. If it ain't worth you losing your job, losing everything, the fuck is you doing? You're not doing nothing but looking stupid. If everybody who took part of these protests actually acted on the shit they was protesting, it wouldn't be nothing they could do. And it'd be millions of people worldwide at these type of protests. And then they leave the protest and then they go in grocery stores, got their mask on because they don't want to offend nobody. They go to their job, put their mask on because they still want to make money. If you want to make money because you need your job, nothing's going to change. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm just saying what it is. And that's a struggle we all go through. But I'm telling you the raw, pure, unadulterated truth. There is no compromise for freedom. You cannot say I'm anti-mask and then go to work and wear a mask. Because you're not about that life. You're not willing to do what it takes to show people you mean business. You see what I'm saying? So no one is going to take you serious because all they have to do is threaten your money, your job, and you'll comply. I'm not telling nobody what to do or what not to do. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is that this is the way the world works, and this is how people learn what to do and what not to do. This behavior has been taught to you. You have been whipped into shape. Your whole schooling, your adulthood, you have been whipped into shape through culture, influences, through movies. Your position on politics, you have been whipped into shape and put in a box and set on the side. In order to break that illusion, it's going to take some extraordinary mental might, and then you're going to have to back that up with force. It ain't nothing radical about what I said. It's just the truth. And I know it was people that had jobs. Yo, I got to wear this for job. I got kids. I understand. But it's no different than when people go to war thinking they fighting for the freedom of this country, which they're not. They leave their kids and wives behind to go fight for a fucking illusion, not knowing if they gonna make it back. You know how much faith that takes to go fight a banker war for somebody who hasn't even done anything for you, to somebody who you've never even met, that has never done anything to you, to go over there across seas and just start killing people. You know how much faith you have placed in a government to be able to do some shit like that? Now put faith like that in your core values. I guarantee you mountains gonna move and shit gonna happen, but that'll never happen because the majority of people who attend these protests are soft. And the only time they're willing to do something about anything is if they're in a group. You gotta be okay with being talked about. You gotta be okay with being called names. You gotta be okay with losing family members, friends, in order to stand on what you believe in. You have to be okay, no matter what that may bring. You don't have to be okay with it, but you gotta tell yourself, all right, I'm willing to take it there. Because this is what I believe and this is what I'm going to stand on. So yeah, no, I don't care about nobody's protest. They hit me. You going to protest? I don't give a fuck about a protest. Never had. It's the same shit I be telling black people when that George Floyd shit popped off. Like, yo, you had black people holding the phone watching everything go down. And then want other black people to come out the woodwork and put in work that they weren't willing to put in themselves. If the black people that watched that shit happen ain't do nothing, the fuck I'ma do? And if you won't fight for yourself, the fuck you want me to fight for you for? Greg Kelly and that eyebrow, man. Newsmax. I know you watching me. Where Newsmax at? I know y'all watching. If y'all watch that Ryan Long shit, I know y'all watch me. What's that nigga name? Terrence K. Terrence, the one who act like a black chick. If y'all watch him, I know y'all watch me. He act like a black chick named Keisha. You know, he give you that. He all of that shit. I know I got a shaky camera. Somebody said, yo, I'm getting vertically on your camera shaky. Yeah, because I'm holding it fit with my hand. I don't got a selfie stick. I ain't using the selfie stick. This shit, it be shaking like shit. Oh, man, y'all seen it now. Look at this shit, man. I got not my camo. But a chair is still a chair, even when nobody's sitting there. So, once again, I have to talk to you about the Nissan Altima. The Nissan Altima is bad. It's inherently evil because of the transverse mounted engine. The transverse mounted engine means that the water pump is extremely difficult to get to. And it's extremely difficult to get to because, but first, a word from my sponsor. My sponsor is vaccines. Go get your vaccine. We need to take a vaccine so we can get back to normal. I slaughtered that Ben Shapiro impression. Don't tell me I didn't. Yo, y'all talk so much shit about my Jordan Peterson impression. Like, I ain't never, like, yo, was it how I said a boot? I need a Canadian to shout out the Raging Dissident. I know you got your spies watching me. Raging Dissident is like the only Canadian, one of the only Canadian real men left. And I know when I talk shit about Canada, I know everybody be like, yo, James Corbett, though, that CorbettReport.com, James Corbett from CorbettReport.com. I know, man, shout out to James Corbett. I ain't got nothing against James Corbett from CorbettReport.com. When I say his name, I got to say all of it because that's what he hits you with, James Corbett, CorbettReport.com, Media Monarchy. You know, I got to say all of it. You know, shout out to him, but he's Japanese. He banging with Japan when shit get cracking. That's who he chose. He left Canada and went to Japan. Not saying it was a bad move. I'm just saying you're not really Canadian because you're not in Canada putting it down. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to James Corbett. He had a great YouTube channel. I ain't called him in a while. But he's on like other platforms and shit, and he'd be angry about not being banned from YouTube because, you know, that's the barometer for which truthers are measured, whether or not they've been banned from YouTube. Has he been banned from YouTube? You know, and people be like, yo, it be YouTube, but sometimes it be the YouTube community mass flagging shit that get people taken the fuck down. Sometimes it don't even be YouTube, but that's for another topic. But yeah, shout out to James Corbett from CorbettReport.com and Media Monarchy, where today, the goofy white dude with the pizza delivery guy haircut, Media Monarchy. Somebody, y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't see the chat. That shit disappeared. I don't know how to bring it back. I need to pop with Anomaly on how to work this live stream shit, because my Anomaly do that live stream shit. Like when people be live streaming from like 8 different devices, they're over here live streaming, got one over here, and be looking at like 12 different cameras. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy like that. So don't get mad at me for not knowing how to quite operate this thing. See, I touched the screen, nothing happened. I can't see the live chat. I don't know where you guys are at with anything I've just said. It's okay though. I ain't never knock his, the police. He got the fuck. I just got stopped before I went live. The police pulled up on him. He was like, "Yo, you good?" I was like, "Yo, I'm cookies and bubbles, cuz." He was like, "All right." And then he made a hard turn up out of there. He got the fuck up out of there. He said, I'm keeping my job. You know what, man? Shout out to the good police. But understand something. The good police won't be police for long because you got to follow that pecking order. So the good police will end up not being police. They'll just end up being good people. So shout out to good people. I ain't even mad at the police. I ain't mad at no one. Man, I let all that shit go. Y'all heard me forgive Chili for stabbing me the fuck up, the African. Yeah, I ain't forget that. You know, you gotta forgive P. I let that go. I let it go. And he tried to carve stakes out my back. I went into it in the previous live. I ain't gonna get into it today, but he did a number on me. That's why I say every dog has his day. It don't matter what you out there doing. Shout out to the Latinos who try to cut my fucking throat. Walking through that trailer park, I ain't even know where I was at. I was just trying to make it home. But apparently, they don't like black people. But shout out to y'all. I forgive everybody. I don't hold on this shit. Holding on this shit and being mad and holding grudges. Like, I've always associated that with feminine behavior. But not just females that do that. Because females know how to remember shit. Females that get mad at you and won't even say nothing. And they'll just jot it down in their memory. Like, females got a whole side of their brain where they just keep records of people who have done fucked up shit to them, and they internalize that shit and hold hatred. Then they stockpile that, and they can use it against you at any moment. You never know when you're gonna get the full effect of that stockpile. You'll just get blasted on one day. Be like, damn, I did that shit like 5 years ago. You still mad at that? They keep bringing that shit up. You know, I move on. I move on. I was going through a live. Somebody said I'm a criminal. He's criminal, so he talks about criminal things. Bitch, I'm not a criminal. What the fuck? You in here? I'm not a criminal. I just understand certain things. I understand how the streets work, how the streets talk. It's a different life. That doesn't make me a fucking criminal. You might be a criminal tomorrow. Like, you, that's why I said, like, how the fuck he's criminal? Like, you gotta judge people. Like, when you call somebody out, what did they do? You can't just hit criminal. Sometimes people are justified in what they do. And it'd be the same people, like, why? Because of what? Because of what I talk about? It'd be the same people be like, yo, Kyle Rittenhouse. You bring up Kyle Rittenhouse, he's a hero. But when I do this, I'm a criminal. Just because I defend myself and my kids and what I got to the death, that makes me a criminal in this Harry Potter novel that we call reality. They can airbend the definition of criminal to mean white people. They can do that shit if they want to. Criminal. Look it up. White people. So what is a criminal really? They be writing these laws and shit. Nah, but seriously, what the fuck happened in that live chat? Y'all just Danny Phantom y'all way up out of here. Oh, damn, I just figured it out. Somebody said we going four wheeling today and shoot. Yeah, man. Back to the four wheeling. Like people get their Jeeps, they lift them, build up the suspension, expensive ass parts. It don't be no rough country shit. It be like Iron Rock off road. Nah, that's kind of cheap too. It be up there. They get the Fox shocks, the dual shock absorbers. It looks pretty. It look pretty as fuck. Then they take it to like Utah to go wheeling, the Moab, Utah, and they shit get fucked up in Utah. And then they try to make it back 400 miles back to where they live on a bent tie rod, be death wobbling the whole way. Like this y'all old, but damn, I care about my shit. People put the fender armor on their shit. They get a Jeep ZJ and think they're king of the hammers. What's that shit they go out to the desert and do? Like hell no, I love my shit. I can't shit. I don't obsess over my vehicle. But it's like, damn, y'all seen me drop like 300 on ball joints. I don't want to fuck that up on a rock. Then I got the V8. I don't want to get the inline 6 if I did something like that. I don't want to be up trying to rock crawl with all this torque. You don't want to do that. It's you get the get the 4.0. The V8s I don't know. I feel like the V8s wouldn't last in that type of. The 4.0 motor, the inline 6 is good for rock crawling. Yeah, the V8s go hard, but they have their place. Everything has a place. Everything has a purpose. Somebody said bring a lifted Nissan Altima. Hell no. Nah. I hate Nissan Altimas. I hate Nissan Armadas. I hate Nissan Pathfinders. I hate that Pathfinder with that shit on the roof like that. The fuck? That weak roof rack. I hate Pathfinders. I hate Altimas. I hate Maximas. I hate Nissans. I hate Nissan technicians. I hate Nissan mechanics. I hate Nissan transmissions. I hate Nissan parts. I hate Nissan drivers. I hate Nissan taillights. I hate Infinitis. I hate for those of y'all that don't know, Infiniti is Nissan's luxury line. I hate Infinitis. What's that Infiniti? They got the hood. It looked like a bottlenose dolphin. When you see the Infiniti, it looked like a bottlenose dolphin. It's like an SUV. It's big as shit. You can't mess it. That jump. What is that shit called? With the hood like that? I hate it. Is there any Nissan mechanics in here? I hate you too. I hate Nissan dealerships. I hate Nissan chains. I hate their headlights. I hate the Nissan emblem. I hate everything Nissan. I hate whatever lane the Nissan drivers are driving in. Sorry, no, I don't hate Nissan like that. I'm just messing with y'all. I know somebody, he has a lot of hate in his heart. Like, that's why if you know any mechanics be fucked up emotionally. I do a lot of driving now, but mechanics. You get tired of being a mechanic. A mechanic can be one of the most dangerous jobs. Mechanics fuck themselves up long term. Inhaling that brake dust like that. I used to bang out a brake job and then go blow my nose and it be black. You know, mechanics can fuck themselves up long. That's why, you know, the older a mechanic gets, the angrier they are for no fucking reason. They wake up like that. They wake up like that. A lot of them will develop, you know, vices and bad habits to try to cope with their fucked up job. It's a valuable skill, don't get me wrong, but, you know, mechanics just, they got it hard. They're in debt. The best mechanic to be is like a mobile mechanic. But when you work for somebody, you feel like a caged lion. And they taking most of the fucking money. But you can set your own price. Like the mobile mechanics. That's what I was. You make a lot of money. They're like dealership mechanics. They don't even really make that much. Unless you like a master mechanic or you've been there for a while. Then you got the flat rate system. You got the hourly system. It's a lot of shit that goes along with being a mechanic that can make you age fast as fuck. You ever see somebody like, I don't know how old this nigga is. You hit him with the sir, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. And this nigga's like 19. You be like, yo, you look old as shit. This nigga's 19. I hate tow truck people. I love tow truck people. Who drives a tow truck? Fuck you. Unsubscribe. It's like, nah, I love my tow truck people. I know people that got a tow truck business. It's a nice little business to have, but you fuck up people's day. The tow truck people and cops are in the same boat. Tow truck people, tow truck drivers and cops are in the same fucking boat. Ain't nothing more fucked up than going somewhere, you come back outside and your shit not where you left it. Oh. Then the way they be hooking your shit up, they act like you got more than one of that vehicle. They put they pull in, they can get you from anywhere too. People, well, if I park like this, they won't get me. No, not these. These people are water benders. They can get up in there, get behind you. Your shit gone. And quick, too. People be outside holding on to their shit like he won't drive the fuck off with you on the roof of your shit trying, you know. Tow truck people and cops. It's like, yo, where's my shit? They be gone down that motherfucker with it. Then you gotta call different place. They be like, I don't know that. You gotta look for a sign. They be like, all right, call Dominion Towing. All right. Then you call and they want 100 to get your shit out, and you don't get paid till next week. Tow truck drivers are fucked up. Tow truck drivers are fucked up. It's good money though, but y'all fucked up for doing, you know, y'all fucked up. Where's my shit? That shit'll fuck up your whole day. Dominion Towing. Is that real? Is that a real thing? Dominion Towing? Bro, I just made that shit on. Dominion Towing. It sounds like it'll be some official shit. Be like, how much you want? 400. Can I give you this pit bull puppy? You don't got money. You try to barter. I got a pit bull puppy and $10. She was like, yo, I got shit to do today. Joe, Wait, Jen, you work for Dominion Towing for real? Yo, how did I call it? I didn't. Oh, Dominion Towing. Maybe that's why it's in my head. That's some subliminal shit. I didn't even. I just said it. Dominion Towing. It's in Fairfax, Virginia. Damn. Well, fuck them. Fuck them. Somebody said, I don't forgive these politicians for what they have done to society. Yeah. It ain't up to you. You just gotta make sure you straight for whatever come your way. You see what they doing, you watching it unfold. You should know how to play the game by now. You in it whether you wanna be or don't. This shit is Jumanji. This is Jumanji. You can't opt out. You just gotta learn how to navigate it and kind of do your own thing. And be set in your mind that when shit comes your way, you gonna put some force behind it. It really ain't that hard. It's not that hard. Once you understand and you know what you gotta do, it's not that hard. You can cope. Somebody said, any tips for people living in the UK? Shit. Where in the UK are you? Are you down there with the Are you in the UK? What's this nigga's name? What's the mayor of London's name? I don't like him. What's his name? Sadiq Khan. Are you down there with Sadiq Khan and them? Is that the part you're referring to? Because that's all when I think about the UK, I think of Sadiq Khan. So congratulations, UK. I no longer think of white people when I think of Europe. Y'all suck. Somebody said, what can we do in the UK? I don't know. It's a little bit too late to be asking that. Y'all fucking suck. Where the UK people at, man? Raise your hand. You from the UK, raise your hand. And then smack yourself with the same hand. What the fuck is y'all doing down there? Fuck Nova Scotia. I'm going to the UK and to go tour with my comedy. I'm going to the UK comedy clubs. Because y'all... Nova Scotia, I see y'all when I come back. I'm going... In Quebec, I used to bang with you hard, Quebec, but you lost me. You fucked up. And y'all know y'all fucked up. I can't fuck with you no more, Quebec. You fucking Beckers. Nova Scotia fucked up. I'm going to the UK. Fuck it, I'm going to Australia then. I don't know what to tell you about the UK. The UK, I don't know what to tell you. The same thing I'm telling Americans. There's really nothing you could do about that particular system that's going on, because all of that shit is divided up into politics and who does what and what does what. You got to make sure you straight. And when the bullshit come your way, you got to be ready to hold that line and not cave and not get on your kneecaps. That's all I can tell you. Go hard. Solution. Disobey. Like not listen. Like not fucking listen. It's easy. Disobey. Don't listen. We used to do that shit to our parents all the time when we was coming up. Remember that shit? Yeah. Just channel your inner child. And if you in London, try not to get stabbed. Try not to get stabbed here. Pardon me. They just tap you on. Pardon me. I don't mean to bother you, but mind if I stab you up a little bit? You know what I mean? Like, who talks like, man, they killed 21 Savage's brother. He got stabbed the fuck up in London. the fuck is going on over there? We got to ban kitchen knives. Like, what? Damn. You got to ask your neighbor, hey, yo, you got a kitchen knife I can use, bro? I can't find a set. You, pardon me, I don't mean to bother you a little bit. You mind if I stab you? Just put a tip there. Just put a tip there a little bit with a little tea and biscuit. Y'all eat y'all drink y'all tea and eat y'all biscuits and smoke your fags. That's what you call, sis. Smoke your fag. Drink your tea, eat your biscuit, and when the bullshit come your way, be ready to put some force behind it. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. And don't get stabbed up in the process. Pardon me, you mind if I style you up a little bit? I can't really do like a UK accent. Somebody say drop the crumpets and get a biscuit. Pardon me, it be a nigga pop out the bushes with a, you know how the kids back in the day used to hop out with 30-30s? Nah, not in the UK. You got kids hopping out with Walmart steak knives and shit. Pardon me, you have a little bit of money, I can cut you if you don't. You know, just polite, but they'll stab you politely. The most politest people possible exist in the UK. I thought the UK is polite as hell. I know y'all got MI6 and all that weird shit, Jason Statham and them, and Idris Elba and them, but overall, y'all are extremely accommodating and nice. Like, I thought the Southern white people here, and Southerners get a bad rap, you know, in America. Back to America, Southerners get a bad rap. 'Cause I done been down south, and you got people down there that are, you ask for directions, they will damn near stop what they're doing and drive you there personally. They're fucking nice. I don't know where you got all the redneck, you down there in the south, they're gonna call you a nigga with a Confederate flag. You know, they don't do that shit down there. They're fucking nice. They make their tea, they sweet tea, Georgia peaches. They have they're adorable. The women have that adorable Southern drawl. And they go on the fuck about their business. You can't ask black people nowhere on the coast for directions. The nigga tell you some shit, go up there and make a right. You'll see it off to the left. And be wrong as fuck. Have you in the wrong neighborhood. Nigga have you in the wrong neighborhood. Black people don't give a fuck about nothing. You be like, yo, hey, can you tell me how to get the caddy bread? They be like, man, you see that right there? Go there, that light, make that right, and make that left. You'll see it, shit. And speed the fuck off for your ass. Not white people. Well, sure. Yeah, see, what you want to do is, you want to take that road. You want me to drive you there? They'll fucking drive you there. And you be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You go, even in restaurants down south, everybody is nicer down south. Up north, everybody is angry. Everybody up north walks around. Everybody, listen, if you not from America and you watch the news and they tell you, oh, the South racist, up north, everybody walks around You go down south, they will give you assistance, beautiful, amazing customer service. And I know there's some variables in there. I know we have different, different things that different people do, but I'm talking about majority speaking. Like, I'm generalizing. They up north, they mean evil. They look at you. And then they keep fucking walking. You gonna go up north and say hi to somebody. They gonna look at you like you just, like you trying to kiss them or something. You be like, yo, hi. Fuck out of here. You go down south and say hi to somebody, they gonna give you their life story, their background, what church they go to, their favorite band, the best place to get something to eat at. You can't do that shit up north. Except for Florida. Florida fucked up. Don't ask nobody in Florida. Just look straight, be safe, keep walking. I don't know what's wrong with them niggas down there. Yeah, and in the South, if you go over somebody's house and they have food, they're like, yo, you want? They offer you eat it. Like, that shit is like disrespectful to not eat it these people's house. They be like, yo, we got food. That's how certain cultures are too. We got food. You be like, all right, I'm good. They be like, no, eat. Eat. You'll get beat up not eating that shit. You go up north and try that shit. You go up north, the whole family and eat dinner in your face and not offer you anything. They'll just crush a whole meal. Grrr! Who is this nigga in my house? You be like, yo, that's my friend. Be like, well, tell that nigga get the fuck out of here. It's dinner. They don't play that shit up north. Up north, you are not going to get a plate. They up north. The hell is he doing here during dinner time? Tell him go home. Can he get a plate? No, he can't have a plate. Fuck out my house. They don't play that shit up north. Trying to linger around. You linger and you be hungry and you see other people eating in front of you and you just sit there like, but you don't want to ask because you don't want to be that guy. Then you hear somebody say, tell him to leave. And you like, fuck. Down south, they going to feed the fuck out you. And you got to eat it too. You got to eat all of it. They going to watch you. And then the wife or girlfriend, whoever made the food, she going to want your opinion on what the fuck she just made. How was it? Did you like it? It's going to be a questionnaire at the end of that meal. Oh, for real? Somebody said, I like your Ben Shapiro. Man, thank you, because I did the Jordan Peterson and I got punched in the face for it. Everybody just... People got offended. That's not Jordan Peterson. Ugh! People got offended. People, you got a Kermit the Frog. Squeeze your lips. Hold your nose. I'm like, damn, all right. But you like my Ben Shapiro? Is it because I was talking about this is a Nissan Altima. I like the Altima. I hate the Altima because it has a transverse mounted engine. I like Jeep ZJs. I'm a Z. I lost. You get Thursday. You can't do it no more. Somebody just said something about North Carolina. North Carolina, stay the fuck off 95. All of you. It don't matter what you drive. Everybody from North Carolina drives slow as shit and take the Florida people with you. Y'all need your own lane. Florida and North Carolina drivers, If you see somebody that North Carolina license plate, get to move over because he ain't going nowhere. They just be in your state. And New Jersey drivers, where people from New Jersey at? Y'all stay the fuck off 95 too. Don't go in that New Jersey turnpike bullshitting. Everybody is going 1,000 miles an hour. Everybody. People from Jersey drive too damn fast with the most fucked up vehicle possible. All the hubcaps fell the fuck off. They be in a New Jersey drivers. They'd be in a Chevy Suburban, hubcaps off, back tire flat, windows tinted, driving 90 miles an hour. And if you at a stoplight in New Jersey, don't be on your phone. Look at the light. And make sure when it turned green, you go. Don't sit there and loiter and linger and shit. Oh, I didn't know it turned green. No, don't play that. It'd be like 8 niggas behind you honking their horn. They want you to go before it turns green. They don't even stop at red lights. I'm telling you. The New Jersey, they don't even stop at red lights in New Jersey. The police run red lights in New Jersey. No lights, no nothing. They give you a ticket for stopping at a red light. New Jersey people can't drive for shit.